Good afternoon, this is Stormcastle, and so this is a Swamp Thing book. This is Saga Swamp Thing number 34. It's from November 27th, 1984. It's called Rite of Spring. The creators is Alan Moore, who's a writer. Stephen R. Bissette is a penciler. John Totleben is a cover artist and the inker. Tatjana Wood is a colorist. John Costanza is a letterer. Karen Berger is the editor. And this is an amazing book, honestly. I mean, this is a great piece of art. This is where Swamp Thing starts getting more of a like, trippy, delving into like the conscious above all and everything. I had got this a few years ago at a comic store in Rhode Island. Got about four years ago, I think. Yeah, I think 4 years ago, at a story called Time Capsule Comics in Cranston, Rhode Island. So if you're ever in Cranston, Rhode Island, check Time Capsule out. It's a pretty good book. Pretty good place. Bob's the owner. He's a guy I've known who's been in comics since the 80s. So he's old like I am. But I got this. I like Swamp Thing. Just changing out a bag and board today, honestly. The board, the one was alone there. And I like Swamp Thing. Very much a big Swamp Thing fan. Alan Moore's run is amazing, and with the wreck of each Swamp Thing 89 coming out this year, I am extremely happy and excited. But so I picked this up. I picked a few books, a few Swamp Thing issues, and my wife and I were up visiting my mother, who up in Rhode Island at the time, and I was sitting there just going through reading it, and you got about Matthew Cable Superpowers line. Oh my god, I remember hunting those things forever, so long ago. And there's this great piece of art here, and then I got over this part and I was like, oh my god, it's to Dave from Bissette, Steve Bissette. He's the artist, and this would be amazing if my name was Dave. Honestly, if my name was Dave, this would be like the best thing in the universe, but it is not. My name is not Dave. I knew a Dave a long time ago, because honestly, kind of weird if it belonged to him. But yeah, this is amazing. Back in the day, unlike more modern books, the writer or the artist would usually sign either on the front page or like where the story page was, or whichever. Like, so this is there's like a spot over there. Nice bit of art for this. This is Abby and Alec kind of. I mean, look at that. It's some amazing looking art. There's a DC Universe Crisis on Infinite Earths coming, as an ad. But it's got some amazing full page art. But I love this old Swamp Thing stuff. So I picked this up and I read it and I was like, oh my god. So, anyways, artists and writers these days, they sign a cover so you can see it. A lot of times people get the book slabbed, so having a signed book on the interior, you can't show off. But on the other hand, I mean, really, would you want someone signing on this beautiful cover? This is a beautiful piece of art. It's not a... So, there's all this amazing stuff. Goes sideways. It's a good book. Honestly, you should... If you don't have it, there's the Alan Moore trades out there that you can buy. The Alan Moore collection, 6 books. You can find them on Amazon. You can find them new on Amazon. You can find them old on Amazon. You can find them in. But honestly, the best part is to get the trades, so you can read them in the trades and then get the individual issues, because you never know. You could have something like that. Maybe if you're Dave, it'd be even more valuable to you. But yeah, that was a great surprise. I was very happy about that. And like I said, if you're ever in Rhode Island, stop by Time Capsule Comics. The owner's name is Bob. Remember Bob and John? The other Bob. A long time ago. You know, late 80s, early 90s. The guys I knew back then. 30-something years ago. Anyways, this is Storm Castle. Feeling old because I am old. And reading comics for over 5 decades. Collecting for a little more than 4. Do solid collecting for a bit more than 4 decades. But, yeah, sometimes you find some really good stuff hidden inside books. And that is a treat. Anyways, have a good one.